Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for October 2021. It is for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everybody who watches. So it doesn't matter when you click into the video. When you do, that's the time for you. So it could be a different month, and you just happen to see this and click in. So just know that if you could click in a little later. So we're going to get into your current energy, the near future, and then what you don't see coming. After that, I'm going to do something a little bit different for those of you that have been with me. We're going to look at the singles, and then we will do also you and your person and see what's going on there. All right, so for the general messages, thank you so much to everyone who is returning. I so appreciate all of your support. If you are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That info's in the description box below. All right, so let's see what's going on for you guys. They are showing me the Seven of Swords, so I'm going to pull that card because it feels like it may be significant. I feel like there's something that they're showing me something funny, so bear with me for 1 second. I feel like there's something that you really want to get away from. There's a family situation that seems to be, I don't know if it's agitating you or if you just have had enough and you just want to walk away. So there could be somebody that you've been dealing with that is causing some kind of chaos or gossip or something going on in the family, and you've just decided you've had enough. It's kind of put you in your head like you're not sure what to do. So that's the current. We'll get deeper into that. Now in the near future, we have the Four of Cups with the Sun in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. What you don't see coming. Look at that, the World card. Beautiful. The Death in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. So the overall energy for the month, the Queen of Wands, you could just be feeling out of sorts. Not that it's a bad thing. Maybe you're just not feeling your best. You're a little worn out. You've probably been working really, really hard. And there's some things, I think this is Spirit's way of saying, listen, you need to pay attention to you. So if, let's say, your eating habits have slipped a little bit, or you haven't gone and, done girl stuff for the girls, for men, like gone out and played golf or done something that really makes you feel good, that puts you in the elements or gives you that relief that you need, it's like those things are going to be important. So take that time during this month, because otherwise it feels like it's going to be pulling at you quite a bit. And you need to maintain that fire and that vitality that you guys always have in order to, push through, especially any of these tough situations, that might be coming up. So in the current energy, like I said, the Seven of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords, a lot of mental energy, overthinking things, maybe just wanting to literally check the you-know-what out and not deal with anyone. So I feel a sense of wanting to pull back your energy, think about things before you speak up. The Three of Pentacles is about coming together and having a conversation. But I feel like this is your energy saying, I'm not really in this anymore. Like, I can't do it. I can't fight. I don't want to deal with it. Let's just either get this together or let me, move on. I've overthought this to death and I just want to be done. Could it be a relationship? Absolutely. Some of you could be arguing over interference from family members or just people on the outside that like to get in your business, and you could just be done with it. You could have somebody who's lying about you or saying things that just aren't true, and you're having to defend yourself and just shut people out that are doing such things. All right, so we'll clarify that in just a moment. In the near future, we have the Four of Cups with the Sun in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. So anything that's not making you happy in the near future, I feel like you're actually going to be cutting out. There is some back and forth energy, trying to make a decision about which direction to go. It could be that you are opening yourself up to the possibility of suitors, other people, dates, things like that. For those of you that are single, we'll see when we get into that energy. But right now, maybe you're just not in the best place in a relationship, or you don't feel like it's going to be something that's going to move forward. Not a horrible thing. Sometimes we're just ready to move on. So you could be going back and forth about that. Now, if this is a work situation, there could be an offer that comes to you that you just don't even want to look at. So maybe it's just not what's going to make you happy. So you may be going back and forth trying to decide, is this really what I want, or do I want something different? All right. Then what Spirit's saying that you don't see coming is a big change. Now, the world is, of course, about closing out one cycle and starting anew. We do it all the time. It's not something that just happens once and we're done with it. We go through constant shifts. So throughout the month, you could be going through a big shift. The death card in reverse just tells me that there's a sense of something falling out of your life. Maybe it's the how many you-know-whats you give. You just don't give them anymore. And the Chariot says you're not going to be moving forward with anything that puts you in that place where you feel any kind of stress or pressure, anything of the sort. I do feel there's a big transformation. So what you don't see is how much things are going to shift in October. So wherever you don't feel satisfaction, those are the things that are going to be changing. I think you're going to take the bull by the horns, if you will, and make the changes that you need to. It's not one of those things where I feel like you're just going to let the universe come in. It's just going to happen and you're going to be right along with it. And the Chariot just means that it's probably going to be a slow process. It's not going to happen really fast. And then for those of you that were thinking about traveling, something's coming up about that being delayed. So just know that if something comes up and there's a delay, there's a reason for it. All right. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. This is for Sagittarius. Okay. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's you. I love this energy and I want to giggle. I'll say something in just a minute. And then the Four of Swords is clarifying the Four of Swords again. That's a lot of mental energy. So the Two of Wands being the overall for this particular section just is saying that you don't see what's coming. And you're not 100% sure how the future is going to look. But this is you standing pretty through it all. Just focusing on your stability, yourself, taking care of you and your money. Now, when we said the Queen of Wands was in reverse, that means taking care of yourself on a different level. This is just you maintaining your stability through any kind of crazy that people seem to want to bring into your space at this point. Could it put you in your head a little bit? Yeah. A tad bit of overthinking, but this is also a timeout. And sometimes we just need a mental break. Having two of these cards come up from two different decks, that's taking a break. And if it has to be from people in your life that stress you out, then that's what you're going to do. That's what I feel like you're going to do, or that's the advice from Spirit. Okay, so let's look at the Four of Cups with the Sun in reverse. Okay, so the Four of Cups and the Sun. Then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So anything that causes any upheaval in your home life, in a relationship, there could be something where you're maybe deciding you're just not sure you want to stay in it anymore. I feel like that's the strongest energy. Some of you, it doesn't matter if you've been with somebody for 15 years or 2 months. There's just a sense of, I'm not sure this makes me happy. And that's why the Two of Pentacles is coming up, saying you're going to have, to make a decision at some point about whether you want to stay in this or not, if you're not in a place of feeling like it's fulfilling. All right, so let's look at the Sun and the Two of Pentacles. And then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so some of you are deciding that you want to walk away from a long-term relationship. Now, this is the near future. So those of you that have already done this, or you're thinking of something from the past, that's not going to be for you. So stay, because we will have the singles if this isn't resonating for you, and then we'll have the other one. This is going to shift your world. That's why what you don't see coming is the world. This is coming to an end, this cycle. So if you're having trouble releasing it, which I don't think you are, allow it to go. I know that's easier said than done. I just want to give you the advice that Spirit's giving. Not that I'm not compassionate, just that it's very straightforward. And I think when you get to the point where you're ready to make that choice, sorry, I dropped a card. It's going to be pretty straightforward for you. Yeah, the Hangman in reverse is saying that you're not going to be stuck any longer. So if you're feeling a sense of being stuck right now, you won't be for long. And then we have this, look at that, the Six of Wands. And that means victory after heartbreak. And you will get over this situation. So this is going to be kind of specific for some of you, moving away from a relationship into something that's going to make you much happier. That means stick around, because if you're going to be single in the future, or you have a partner now and you want to hear about what's going on between the two of you, I will get into that as well. So let's clear this and look at my singles. This is for my Sagittarius singles, please. What's coming in October? Oops, we've got a card that does not belong. A couple, actually, that found their way in this deck. Sorry, guys. Hang on one sec. I don't want to mix these up. All right. So I'm going to cut this. This is for Sag. So your person's energy is the Fool. Oh, I'm sorry. This is for singles. Fool. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So instantly, I feel like you're not going to have to put a lot of work into things if you're single. The Fool is saying just take a chance. So let's say you're out. Opportunities are going to be coming. I have two energies here that could come towards you. You may be interested in two different people. I do feel like one's going to be a little bit younger. One's going to be more at your age level. It doesn't matter what age you are. So one's going to be very passionate and the other may just start off slow and want to come in and just tell you that they've had interest in you. I'm not sure how much effort you're going to want to put into it, but Spirit's just saying, hey, you're going to have the opportunity. So possibly take a chance. There you go. And then the Ace of Wands comes in. Justice, it's just a matter of finding balance within yourself and allowing that passionate side of you to come out and take that risk. And then we have the Two of Cups in reverse, just meaning that if you're single and you haven't been in a relationship, that's about to transform. That's about to change. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Gemini, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius again, and a lot of fire. So Aries, Aries, Leo, and another Sag. Okay, let's get the romance angels and see if there's any messages here, and then I'll get you a quick lover's oracle. So we have you deserve love. Of course you do. You are lovable. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and then getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you could be opening up to one or more people this month and meet, just trying to get to know them, and may find that somebody is worth taking a chance with. All right. Spirit's saying, though, put yourself out there. All right, last card. I'm sorry, guys. This is kind of new for those of you who have been with me. This is not normally what I do, so I'm kind of getting used to it. All right. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. This is for my singles. And then romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. There you go. These cards don't lie. All right, so for my couples, or anyone who's on your mind, if you're just thinking about somebody, because it could be somebody that pops up from your past. All right, so your person's energy is the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Swords. So you've got somebody who's a little emotionally withdrawn, but wants to, very emotionally unavailable. King and Queen of Cups. And then the Queen of Swords, somebody who probably speaks their mind, but isn't really there or open. I see, and the Tower's coming in for you. Now, the overall energy is the Moon. So somebody's got some secrets, and I'm guessing it's probably your person. They could possibly want to come towards you and tell you the truth, but right now they are completely shut down emotionally. So there is no movement right now for you and this person. If you are together with them, they're not speaking or they're not telling you about something, and I think they have a truth that they need to tell you. So just be open to the idea that they want to speak up or at least discuss this. For you, I feel like you are looking into what the possibility is for the future, but things are going to be very different than you expect. This is that change. This is kind of like I feel like a good explosive energy. It's like getting out of the old if it just doesn't work anymore and letting it go. Big changes, because you want balance within a relationship. And if this person isn't emotionally available, then it's time to go. So you may want to hold back. You may be in a position right now where you're just not sure what you want to do with it. But I see that you're thinking about or have contemplated, do I even want to be in this situation in the future? It's almost like you want to come out of your skin in a sense and just make some kind of change. There may be a fear around that as well. Or your person may have fears about commitment, and that's why they're so emotionally shut down. Let's see what the romance angels say for you. This is for Sagittarius. Okay. So we have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, and then separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So that's what I was sensing, that some of you may not be with this person, and reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. It's not a coincidence that I said that right before I pulled the cards. So for those of you that are in separation, there's a lot of confusing energy, but I feel like this person wants to speak up. And I say that because the Queen is here and then you are here. And it's two people, we need to talk about the future. Is this going to go somewhere or not? And then separation. Either you're going to be separating or you already have. And there's a part of you that feels like this might be the right person for you, but you're just not 100% sure. I think Spirit's trying to say have faith. Maybe this person just had to go through some tough things emotionally, and they're getting to a place of learning how to be more open. All right, so we have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And then we have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Last but not least, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. I'm going to be honest, what I really, really sense from this is that your person is super scared of commitment. Or if this doesn't make sense for you, it definitely isn't for you. This is someone who has a hard time emotionally settling down and opening up. All right, guys, so the last message is, I'm going to get a little advice for you from Spirit because I want to see what they have to say. All right. What's the advice for Sagittarius for the person on their mind? So we have the Seven of Swords is to be cautious because you want to make sure that they're telling you the truth. And then the Ace of Pentacles, make sure what they're offering you is stable. There's the Six of Cups. That's the person from the past. And see if you can get to a better place. So what they're saying basically is make sure that you can come together and work through this. It does feel like somebody that you've either known or that you've been with for a long time. And yes, it has the ability to. They're saying, but make sure that it's stable and that this person is telling the truth. Okay. All right, so last but not least, we're going to get a few cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is for Sag. See what other messages we have. We have happy, happy. Love that. Pushing through it all that glitters. Yang. And then we have orphaned. Remember, I said that person has trouble here and now. So being focused on what's going on right here and now is always the best way to live. I know it's hard. Most of us can't do it all the time, but I think they're just saying focus on what's going on because 3 and 2 reduces to a 5, which is there's some changes happening, really big changes within you that may shake your world up. So happy, happy, this reduces to an 8. I think the choice that you decide to make, if you have to leave a relationship and it's what's going to make you happier, then by all means, this is kind of a support saying, do what feels best to you. All that glitters, sometimes all that glitters isn't gold. I don't always read this card this way. There is protection there. You will always be shown which is going to be the direction that's going to make you the most happy. And I think it's with, you really need to go within sometime in October to make sure that this is what you want. And Yang, I feel like the 1 is representing new beginnings, but this is also embodying the more masculine energy. And then your person is what I feel this is. And again, we've got a 5. So you could be dealing with someone who has abandonment issues, and that's why they're not emotionally available. Okay, my loves, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for being here. And again, thank you for all of your support, your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. Personals in the description box if you'd like. I hope you have an incredible month. There seems to be a lot of shifting energy. I love you guys to pieces. I will see you in the weeklies. Take care.